In between my ElektroBox projects, I like to play games. But sometimes I completely forget the time and my short breaks get much longer than planned. To fix this, I built a simple time tracking monitor that shows my remaining break time with an LED status bar. For this project, I use an Arduino Nano as the microcontroller. I wanted the tracker to look like a progress bar, so I used green, yellow and red LEDs. There are 4 LEDs for each color, plus one button for the time setup. In parallel, you can see me assembling the Arduino Nano PCB. To limit the LED current to around 5 mA, I use a 1 kΩ resistor. You can also find helpful electronic tools, calculators and code examples on my website ElektroBox.ch. Now let's go through this schematic. The USB cable provides power to the Arduino Nano. The button is connected to pin A1. I use a 10 kΩ resistor from A1 to VCC, so the input is normally high. When the button is pressed, A1 is connected to ground and reads low. The LEDs are connected from the Arduino pins through the resistors to ground. Always make sure the anode, which is the longer leg, is connected to the Arduino side through the resistor. I only had color band resistors at hand, so I went to check the value first. For this I used my resistor color code tool on ElektroBox.ch, and yes, it's a 1 kΩ resistor. You can also find helpful electronic tools, calculators and code examples on my website ElektroBox.ch. Also, if you like practical DIY electronics projects like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to ElektroBox. Next, I started soldering the LED status bar. Here it's important to carefully check the LED orientation. The long leg goes to the resistor side and the short leg goes to ground. After that, I soldered the resistors. The process is pretty straightforward, so let's quickly look at the code. At the top, the code defines the button pin, the 12 LED pins and the timing values. These include the 3-second hold time, the 5-second setup timeout and the 15-minute step size. The program used 4 modules: idle, setup, tracking and finished. In the main loop, the button is checked first. Then a switch statement decides which mode should run. In idle mode, holding the button starts the setup. In setup mode, each button press adds 15 minutes. The maximum time is 3 hours. After 5 seconds without input, the tracking starts. During tracking, the selected time is divided across all 12 levels. At the end, a wave animation runs continuously. By the way, if you want to see the full code and project details, check the link in the description. And if you have ideas for improvements, write them in the comments. For the build, I tried to use as few wires as possible, so I used the leads of the LEDs and resistors to complete part of the circuit. It may not be the fanciest method, but for a simple THT build it works very well. Still, you have to carefully inspect the solder points. Finding bad connections early saves a lot of time during testing. In the meantime, let's have a look at the housing. I designed a simple 3D printed prototype with 2 cutouts. One for the LED status bar and one for the button. After a quick test of the status bar, I built the pull-down button circuit using the same technique as before. Now it's time for the final assembly. I used DuPont wires to connect everything together. For the LEDs I used pin D2 to D13 and for the button I used A1. A quick test showed that everything works. In the meantime, the 3D print for the housing also finished. To fix the PCB in place, I used hot glue. For the Arduino Nano, I used double-sided tape. And that's it. The time tracking monitor is complete and ready for the next gaming break. If you enjoyed this project, please leave a like, subscribe to ElektroBox and comment what I should build next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next project.